Hi everyone, so today I want to show you my latest craft haul from InLoveArts shop. I was quite excited for this one. They'd asked me to do some Easter dies and also some Valentine's things. So I've had a bit of a look through and picked out some very nice items. So I'm going to start with this one, which is a heart die, as you can see. But I like the fact that you've got the little banner at the front and also you've got the little house. So you could potentially use this for Christmas. I mean, it has got flowers on it, but I reckon, you could Christmas it up. So I think this could be very versatile. So this could be a Christmas or a Valentine's Day. So yeah, this measures about just under 4 inches by about 3¼ something like that. So I'll show you now the cardboard project that I've made using this die. So next up we had the heart die. So if I open this up, and I really love this die. Look how beautiful that is. I've just put used peel off alphabet stickers to put new home on there, but you could put anything on there. And obviously if you cut that out of a card you can stamp on, and you've got small enough, sentiment, you could stamp a little sentiment on there. So I just thought that was very cute and really nice. It'd be great for Christmas as well. I know you've got butterflies and flowers on there, but that's giving me Christmas vibes with the, with the glitter adhesive card. So yeah, you really could go to town on that. But as you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful die. So next up we have this die. Now this was the free gift, but I really like it. Bit of foliage. I just think that's going to be super useful. So yeah, this measures, I don't know if it's still available because it's a free gift. Sometimes they give you items that, they've just got 1 or 2 of, and it's not, they're not on the website. So I'm not sure. But anyway, it is about just over 2¼ by about 1½. But yeah, if this is still on the website, I'll list it below. But I'm sure there'll be similar things on their website if this one isn't. And then we've also got this set of dies. Now this is the one that I'm most excited about. I saw this and I was like, I'm gonna have to have these because I love my sentiments, and I really love the ones that have the little shadow around the outside, like the outline. And all of these do. So you've got happy birthday, thank you, best wishes, just for you, with love, special friend, maybe. Special friend. So yeah, I just thought they were really cool, really nice, and I love the font on them, and they're a good size. They're not too big, they're not too small. So that happy birthday, the total with the outline, I keep using centimeters. It measures just over 3 inches, about 3 1/8 by about 1 5/8. So it's a nice size, that is. The thank you is about 2 1/4 by about almost 1 3/4. Your best wishes is about 2 3/8 by probably about the same, just over 1½. Special friend is 2 3/4 by about 1 3/4. Your with love is about 2 5/8 by about 1 3/4, and your just for you is approximately 2 3/4 by about 1 7/8, something along those lines. But I can see these being a staple in my die folders. I can see me going back to these over and over and over again because the font is such that they're great for male cards, and they're also great for female cards. I just think I'm really pleased about these. And now they've come as well. They're literally spot on what I've been wanting for ages. So yeah, I'm very excited about these. So yes, I'll show you now the card I've made using these dies. So I absolutely love these dies, and these are going to get a lot of use. So I decided to cut them all out. So all the letter parts, the actual sentiment, it's cut out of black glitter, adhesive glitter sheets, and then I backed it onto white card. And then I made a project, and you would have already seen it because it went up on Friday. But I made this cute little perfume bottle using it, and that was the just for you. I just used like a Miri card just to put the just for you on, and then this leaf was that free die that I showed you. I don't think it's available though. I did look on the site and I couldn't find it, but I wanted to use it because I thought it's a really nice leaf die. So yeah, so that's what I did using those dies. These are going to be very useful and you will see these a lot in future projects. Next up we have this die here, which is pretty much self-explanatory. So you've got like an Easter egg. I don't really have any Easter egg dies, so I thought, I might get this. And also, obviously, it's a decent size. So this one here, which is the smallest one, is just over 3 inches by about 2 1/4. And then you've got this, which I presume you can kind of put on top. And these are, I think this would measure pretty much the same. You've got a little strip in the middle there. And that again is like, yeah, it's about 2 inches by about 1/4. And then you've got 5 little flowers, which I thought were quite nice. So you can use them to decorate your egg with. So yeah, so I'll show you what I made using this die. Then this egg die I really liked actually. I thought it was very, very cute. And I didn't realise when I first looked at it, I didn't realise like all the details of it. So basically on the actual top, the bottom and the back piece, there's a little hole just there. And if you put a tiny little brad in, you can use it so that this just opens up. So you actually have, you know, if you want to leave it free, you can. I just thought that's so cool. I love that because it's sort of kinetic, it moves. Yeah, they're very good. Like that a lot. So I've just teamed that up with that. So that's the egg die. That's what I did using that one. Then next up we have this one. Again, it's the words Easter, but I love the font, the blocky font, and these are all connected. So you haven't got to worry about positioning. You just literally cut it out and you're done. And it also means if you wanted to cut it out of a panel, you could. So this measures 4 3/4 by 1 5/8. And then you've got the happy at the top in a kind of a script. And again, that's all one word. That measures about 2 5/8 by about just under 1 inch, I would say. And then you've also got bunny ears, you've got a little nose, a little bunny nose, and some little feet. And I just thought that was really cute. So yes, I'll show you what I made using this die. So then on the inside of this card, you've also got this, the Happy Easter. Well, I thought this is really cute, really nice. I love the little bunny ears and the little bunny feet. So cute. Really, really cute. And you could stick it over the A or the E if you wanted to, or the S, any of the roundy ones. And the happy is going to be very useful. I actually used that happy on a different card, mixed it up with a different Easter, because I really like that happy. It's a nice font. So yeah, so that is what I did using those dies. Next up we have this. So this is the words happy and then Easter. They're nice and tiny, which I thought was quite cute. And then you've got your Easter, and your Easter is almost all in one. Or your E is separate from your ASTE, and your R is separate again, but it's quite easy to put them together. You could leave them in situ like that, which I think I will. So it measures about 2 7/8 by approximately 1 1/8, roughly, for the Easter. And then you've got a little set of bunny ears, some little paws as well. And then you've got the word happy. Now, the happy, the letters are only like 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. They're nice and small. So if you wanted to use that happy for something else, like happy birthday or happy anniversary or whatever, you've got that as well. Happy Christmas, etc. So, yeah. So I think that's quite cool. So I'll show you now what I've made using these dies. So then I used this Happy Easter die just to make this card here, and really pleased with the way it turned out. I love the bunny ears, really like the font on that Easter. The happy is very, very small, so it might be best suited to cutting out of a panel instead. Cut it out of a panel, then have the Easter on top. But yeah, really like this, very nice. It folds down, fits in a 5x7 envelope. But yeah, so that's what I did using that die. Now, when I saw these dies, I thought I'm going to have to get those. Definitely. Because this is what Easter is all about for me. So, well, it is what it's all about, full stop. So, yeah, so there's this various different things. So this is a cross, and on it it's got Jesus, and then we've got a heart, and again Jesus, and like a never-ending symbol with Jesus on it, and then a cross and a heart. And I just thought I just quite like these, and I think these can be useful for all different occasions. So this is 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. This heart here is about 1 7/8 by 2 and almost 2.5. Then this one here is approximately 1 3/4 by about 2.5, and then this one at the end here is about 3 1/4 by about 1.5 roughly. So yeah, so I'm quite excited to use these, and obviously they cut out of your card as well as obviously cutting the actual thing out. So there's different ways you could use this. So I'm quite excited to use these. So yes, I'll show you now what I've made using these. Right, so with those dies, I've just cut them out of some white card because I wanted to see what they look like. I have made a card with them, which I'll show you in a moment. But I just wanted to show you, as I said, what it looked like. So yeah, so they look really good, and I like the fact you can either have them cut out of card or they can be in their own right. Now the J is separate to the rest of the word, which is fine, and it's separate to the infinity loop, but that's fine. You've got the word Jesus here, which again is separate to the heart, and then the cross, which is separate to the heart here. But again, you see, you could split that up, so that I quite like that. It's quite a nice thing, and when they're actually cut out of card, they look really nice. So I think you could do quite a simple card, just have, just cut that out of your panel and then just layer it with some mirri or something like that. So I think that could be quite good. So I'll show you quickly the card I made. Now I've teamed this up with one of the other Easter dies, and I've also done that Easter die again on another make, so you'll see that in a minute. So this is the front of the card. So this is the one I've done, and I've used some previous dies. I think these were Coca Rosa ones. But yeah, you can see the Jesus there on with the cross, which I thought was rather cool. And then inside, if you open it up, you've got that Happy Easter die, and I have used that Happy Easter die elsewhere as well. But I just thought this 5x7 card really lent itself to having the cross die on the front, and then having inside your your sort of cross shaped on that 5x7. So yeah, so that is what I did using those dies. So next up we've got this die. Now I had a template, or I'd seen on Pinterest, and I think I made my own template for a little bunny egg box, and I thought it was really cute. But the thing is, it's very difficult to kind of replicate it, and I kind of me, I don't really get dies that make things like boxes or cards, just because I like people to be able to resize them. But the bunny one was really difficult to be able to do unless you print it off straight. We don't print the template off, it's quite difficult. So I thought, you know what, we're going to get one. So I've got this little bunny box, and I just thought it's quite cute, quite sweet, quite nice. So the whole thing, the whole die, top to bottom, measures 6.5 inches, and then by 2 7/8. So the actual box, I think, is going to measure, I'm just looking at the lines, I would imagine probably from about there. I would think it's probably about 2 5/8 roughly, and then the width I think is gonna be probably about 1 3/4. But I will show you when I've made it up anyway, and you also get a little bow, which again could be useful on other projects. So I thought we'd give this a whirl and see what we think. But I thought it might be quite cool. I think it could be useful if you're doing Easter egg hunts with kids and you need to, you know, whip up a whole load of boxes quickly. This is your answer. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are times when you want to spend time making stuff. There's time when you want to, you know, really have a look through and resize things. And then there's other times you just need to get the job done. And that's when things like this really come in handy. So I'll show you now what I've made using this die. So with the bunny box die, I wasn't completely sure how to put it together. So this is the way I've done it for now. So I haven't cut any extra bits. I've literally cut where it's supposed to be cut and folded where I think it should be folded. And it's very cute. The little nose is not part of this set. However, the little nose was part of one of the other Happy Easter sets that you will see. But I thought it worked really well with this little box. Just completed it. I love the little bow. Very cute. And I've just used little black pearls for his eyes. And it's a tiny little box. It really is small. So it ends up being about 1 3/4 by about 2 5/8, something like that. And then depth wise, it is 1 1/4 inches. So it is tiny, but I think it'd be cute for a little table favour. There are little holes on his ears, so if you wanted to, you could brad those, which would be good, or because only on one side, it's not on the other side. So you can either brad them, or you could put little, you know, twine through it. There's also a little hole in the bottom. I wasn't quite sure why, but anyway, there is. So maybe you could, you know, somehow rig them all up together. I've just put twine through these side holes for now, just to sort of put it all together. But yeah, there's lots you could do with it, and I just thought it's very cute. You might want to put a stick through there, maybe. You could have like a chocolate on the inside and maybe put the stick through and have it like a lollipop. I don't know. There's lots of things you could do with it. But very, very cute. I really liked it. So yeah, so that's what I did with that die. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to check out InLoveArts shop and use my code ICEDImages, all in one word, and that will get you 20% off your order. But yeah, as you can see, I got some really nice dies this time around. I mean, I always get nice dies, but you know, ignore this packaging as well. I think they will be coming up with some new packaging, because obviously Coca Rosa and InLoveArts shop are the same company. So this is InLoveArts shop. Okay, I shall make sure I put the right code up on the screen for you. But yeah, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!